Port Elizabeth, South Africa, May 8, 1985. The sun dipped low over the townships as three anti-apartheid activists, Sipho Hashe, champion Galela, and Qaqawuli Godolozi, gathered near the airport. They were leaders of the Port Elizabeth Black Civic Organization, Pebco, known for organizing community resistance and protests. Sipho checked his watch nervously. "Are you sure this British diplomat is coming?" he asked. Champion nodded. "He called earlier, said he wanted to fund our community radio and education programs." Qaqawuli smiled. "Maybe this will finally help us reach the world." They didn't know the diplomat was a decoy, a trap set by apartheid security forces. A white minibus pulled up, tinted windows reflecting the dying light. "Gentlemen," the man called out, "let's talk inside." The door slid shut. Silence followed. By nightfall, none of them returned home. Their wives called each other in panic. Sipho's wife whispered into the dark, "He promised to be back by supper." The next morning, police denied any arrest. "We know nothing about Pebco members," the officer said coldly. Posters appeared on the walls. "Where are the Pebco Three?" Rumors swirled through the townships. Whispers of an undercover hit squad known as the Security Branch. Fear spread like wildfire. A few miles outside Craddock, inside a dilapidated farmhouse, three men sat tied to chairs, bruised, bloodied, and silent. An officer lit a cigarette. "You people think you can defy the state?" Sipho lifted his head, blood on his lips. "You can silence us, but you can't kill what we've started." The officer smiled thinly. "We'll see about that." The three men were tortured, electric shocks, beatings, suffocation. They were never seen alive again. The next morning, a confidential report was filed. Subject neutralized, bodies disposed of. The hit squad drove to a remote road between Port Elizabeth and Craddock. The van stopped. Plastic drums filled with petrol waited. One soldier hesitated. "They were just activists." His commander barked, "They were communists. Burn everything." Flames licked the sky. Ash scattered into the wind. The last trace of the Pebco Three. Months turned into years. Families pleaded for answers. Funerals were held without bodies. The community marched chanting, we remember the Pebco Three." In the 1990s, during the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a shocking confession surfaced. Former security officers described how the activists were abducted, tortured, and killed under direct orders. Their remains burned beyond recognition. One officer broke down in tears. "We were told it was for the country, but it was murder. It was murder." During a 2007 excavation near Port Elizabeth, bones and burnt fragments were discovered. Three men's remains buried beneath a false floor of a disused farmhouse. DNA results confirmed what the families feared for decades. A journalist covering the story wrote, "They tried to erase their names, but instead they engraved them into the soul of South Africa." At the memorial service, Sipho's son whispered, "You fought so we could breathe free, and now we'll carry your fire." The story of the Pebco Three became a symbol of truth and resistance. Their courage ignited generations to stand against injustice, reminding South Africa that freedom was paid for in silence, screams, and sacrifice. As the sun set over Port Elizabeth once more, murals of the three heroes glowed under streetlights, eyes gazing forward, eternal. Like, comment, and subscribe for more true stories of resilience and untold South African history.